Jo, Leute, herzlich willkommen zurück zu einem neuen Video. Wir haben gerade Samstag 4:30 Uhr und ich nehme in der Nacht auf. Warum? Weiß ich selber nicht. Aber hier spiele ich Red Dead Redemption, denn ich habe das hinbekommen, durch einen Emulator ohne Lags und ohne Bugs zu spielen. Ja, beginne ich mal. Wir spielen auf normal.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Und hier wären wir. Das Spiel ist auf Englisch, weil ich es halt von einem Emulator runtergeladen habe. Weil es auf PC nicht gibt. Die Steuerung ist komplett anders. Also mit den Pfeiltasten sehe ich mich um. Mit WASD läuft man. Man rennt mit Ü. Mit R macht man nichts. Mit F duckt man sich. Mit X guckst du halt, also drückst Pause. Eigentlich könnte ich mit einem Controller spielen, aber ich habe keinen zur Verfügung. Das heißt, ich muss mich an die Steuerung gewöhnen. Da gehen wir dann hier zum Salon. Oh ja. Yeah. Wir haben Red Dead Redemption 2 gespielt, was halt der Prequel ist. Oh. Er hat zu viel gesoffen.
Mr. Marston, over here!
Oi, er gönnt sich hier richtig.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Okay, Jake. Folge Jake zu den Pferden. Ups, hier hat man noch mein Mauszeiger gesehen. Also das ist der Mauszeiger, das bringt nichts, ich versteck den jetzt einfach hier.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. Don't say.
Steuerung bin ich mir gewöhnt. Also ich habe heute kurz gespielt, getestet, wie die Steuerung ist, mehr nicht.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Oops.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a
Scheiße.
long time. You got a problem with that saddle, Mr. Marston? Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Ah, Digga, warum steig ich mal aus?
The sooner we get to the fort, the
Also
better.
Steuerung muss ich mich noch gewöhnen.
Like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old three-to back to. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Gio!
Let's go.
Könnte der Typ nicht schneller reiten? Ist doch ein Scherz.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Ja, was für ein Arschloch, dich.
Come on.
Ja, ja.
Okay. Bill einen Besuch abstatten. Den kennen wir von Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me.
Beziehungsweise ist halt
Lee
der
Johnson, do you know him?
Red Dead Redemption 2 ist der
Says he got a
Prequel.
telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
Red Dead 1 halt der Sequel. Das heißt, so, wir spielen das in der richtigen Story-Reihenfolge.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me, there's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Whoa,
Let's
there.
go. Come on.
So, manchmal reite ich halt gar nicht auf der Straße. Das muss ich noch üben. Besser, ey.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of
Egal.
Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Okay, begib dich zum Fort Mercer. Okay. Hier sollte Bill sein und seine Gang. Schauen wir mal.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Hier nächste Mission. New Friends, New Problems. Neue Freunde, neue Probleme. Wir wurden gerettet.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay, Bonnie McFarlane hat uns das Leben gerettet. Und jetzt haben wir Schulden. Ui. Ui, ui, ui. Das sieht nicht gut aus. Bonnie ist der blaue Punkt auf meiner Map. Wow, wie schön. Schöne kleine Siedlung. Oh, Bonnie hat halt ein fettes Haus. General Store. McFarlane's Ranch, ja, das gehört eh bestimmt diese Ranch, oder? I don't know.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Okay.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, boy.
Ja, das
Let's
kann
make
ich.
a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Yeah!
Let's go!
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Come on.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Try to keep up, will you?
Yeah.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Schön.
I don't have time to be waiting around.
Let's
So
go.
eine schöne Farm.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland. This weather makes a man have to be alive.
Warte mal, welche Taste war das? L. Er spielt auf einer Tastatur, ne?
The only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Okay. Sie hat eine schöne Farm. Also das
Get lost!
ist wirklich schön.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Oh ja.
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Okay.
We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Die Repeater-Karabiner. Boah, ich hasse diese Karabiner. In Red Dead Redemption 2 habe ich die so gehasst. Ja, aber das ist halt eine Anfangswaffe.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Come!
Wer macht die Probleme, hä?
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot.
Zum Glück habe ich Auto-Aim. Weil mit den Pfeiltasten
Nice shooting.
ist es gar nicht mal so einfach.
Good shot. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston.
Na egal.
Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Warte mal, mit welcher Taste lade ich nach? Mit okay.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Okay.
Go!
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. Yeah!
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Yes, you got one.
Boah, die hat dann ja richtig Angst. Wo ist der Herr? Bam. Ja, da haben wir aber noch welche. Das heißt nichts. Okay, was will ich mir zeigen?
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Boah, der
Maybe
Himmel
Bill
ist ja schön.
Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Okay.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Gute Nacht. Ich kann mal im Bett schlafen, um das Spiel zu speichern. Wenn ich schlafe, stehe ich 6 Stunden später auf. Dann kann man extra Munition von dieser Kiste nehmen. Okay. Dead Eye Level 1 von 3. General Stores, Doktor und Waffenläden und Alloy, die beiden Weapons, Restock und System. Valuable information about the surroundings in form of maps or newspaper. Ich kenne mich mit Red Dead Redemption 1 gar nicht aus, und mit Red Dead Redemption 2. Open Container. Was haben wir denn? Nichts. Oh doch. Revolver Munition, Repeater Munition. Dann würde ich mal speichern. Ich habe hier schon gespeichert, denn wisst ihr, ich habe das Spiel vorhin noch mal kurz getestet. Ja, ich will speichern. Geil. Begib dich zu B auf deiner Map, um mit Bonnie McFarland zu sprechen. Ja, ich muss hier kurz Aktion. Autosave aus. Ja. Wir sind das goldene Waffen an. What? Oh, meine Waffen sind jetzt Gold. Ist jetzt auch egal. Ich verabschiede mich hiermit, Leute. Haut rein und